Paul McCartney, yeah. Alright, we have a canopy show starting. Hello, 79
Yep.
Hang on a second, guys.
I would like to do.
Hang on, let's see if we can get myself started here.
Thread like mine. Hit the thread like mine. Drum. Don't ruin my drink. Did you have Outcast Forest wheels?
What?
Did you have backflip forest?
No. I was just going to play that. It was going to be funny. Because I was like, what? I was going to say. Yeah, I told you it is. All right. We already got Rick Springs and these old flapping lips are in town. Very nice. Very nice.
When did bashing start?
A while back. A while back, I would say. Here you go. Mic up. Welcome, welcome, everybody.
Yo.
Awesome to see Rick back in chat. Rick Springs. He's been a buddy of mine for several years through RC, and glad to have him back.
Rick Springs.
Haven't had him on the chat for a while. And then we've got these old flapping lips.
Local?
No, he's not a local, but he's a local to the show. He's from Michigan.
Oh, okay. So he was on the other night.
He was on last night. Yeah. Another cool gentleman. Lots of knowledge on the Pro Motos. A lot of, not just that, but he really went pretty well in depth with his Pro Moto and did a really nice job of it. Man, what's up, guys? We are going to try to prep for, well, going to the beach. We don't know if it's going to rain or not. So.
Not on a Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how it's going to be. Anyway, until we look at this. This is on Jenny. The KRaton 6S front to rear diffs in the metal cases now. These are nice.
Is that the EXB one? So the KRaton one is all. I did remember seeing it from back and it was all red. Like, wow.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Sorry, guys. I'm having streaming. It looks a bit very laggy here. If anybody could put in anything in chat, maybe try to filter to all messages. I'm trying to see everything. But yeah, if you could tell me if it's working on your end or not, because to me it's really, really laggy on this side. But on here it says excellent connection. So what do I know? Dude, shot glass unless you want another.
That was to hold my phone.
Oh, okay. We did a shot. We are going to do another shot early on in the show because we only went about 45 minutes yesterday's show.
That's what happens when you're a pro.
Yeah. Guys, we love the thumbs up. We really appreciate it. I like every one of you tuning in and asking things in chat or commenting on your current builds or letting us know about some new stuff that maybe just came out. Very cool. So I like it when you guys do that. We love to hear from you. If anybody's out there in the world listening or watching the show, we'll be doing some Arrma. I think I already said we're going to be doing some Arrma prep.
Arrma.
I got 3 Arrma KRatons to get ready.
Success.
Because, yeah, Rick made a statement earlier. This is to...
Arrma success.
Arrma to Arrmas right now. All right. And to you guys. Thank you.
Oh, this could be great.
But I guess Rick noticed that there was no KRaton in the lineup at the Big Air thing that we went to on the video that we just did yesterday. And he's right, because there's usually always a 6S KRaton over there. And
mine was broke.
Yours was broke.
I thought it was a tranny.
And my 6S KRaton sitting back here, I don't know if you've watched some of the last shows, but I started converting it over into the Arrma Race League KRaton. So I put soft suspension and some different differentials. So I put really thin oil, thin fluid differentials in it.
It was set up for the summer league.
Set up for the summer league. But
No.
unfortunately, I never even drove it that way. Now I have to swap it back out, which we'll be doing this evening most likely.
Put winter tires on.
Because I definitely think that KRaton 6S can give our XRT a run for the Big Air jump, for sure.
I'm putting my
jump.
money on Outcast 8.
Your Outcast 8S isn't even running yet. But it could have a chance. I would say,
It's so heavy.
do you know how is it
It didn't
geared?
really jump. It more like just drops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then that's not good. You need to get faster.
No.
It'll just go faster.
We'll see.
All right.
Maybe I
Let me,
wasn't- When I took out the fire team, I was like, why is it so slow? I'm like, I hope you're on 50%. Yes.
okay. So here, I'm going to start
Small.
with something that should be pretty easy.
Your shocks. I remember that.
So the shock broke.
The
and
whole
I
thing.
stupidly kept driving. I should have just pulled the shock out.
Oh, no.
Instead, I broke this.
Afterwards?
Yeah, I did 2 or 3 more jumps at least with no shock. Well, the shock was hanging. It broke.
I remember that. You're
It's
like,
on the video if you guys get a chance to check that out.
you feel bad now.
No, I don't care. I have another one right here. So we're going to go ahead and replace that.
You just wanted to replace it anyway.
No, I didn't. But we're going to go ahead and do that. Things happen. I was like, well, I didn't want to really quit jumping it because it really jumps amazingly well, this little truck. Rick Springs has jumped this. Rick, if you're there, do you remember jumping this one? I think it used to have a red and silver body on it, maybe. But Rick's in one of the videos for a couple years ago, jumping it out there. It's a fun truck.
Which one did I drive at El Nido?
I don't know.
It was a 4S.
Probably the teal one that now the Pirate has. Pirate's the proud owner of the teal one.
That was a good one.
I know it was. All right, what do you got for a project? And what are you guys out there in the RC community doing if you got any projects going right now?
Fire team motor.
If you could, remember to like, subscribe, share,
Comment.
all that BS. It does make a difference on the YouTube algorithm, is what I've been told. If I really knew much about it, I'd be better at it.
I know when I messed mine up. Do you get a little bit pickier with your selections? Because it's like, I don't know if I want a whole algorithm feed into this video.
Yeah.
I was just watching this one cop video. And then all of a sudden,
And then I've done that too. You watch like one person that gets pulled over or like a crazy arrest video,
Yeah.
and then it's body cam footage the rest of the fucking year.
And then it's good though, but you're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, it's good, but also at the same time, it's like, man, there's better things to do than watch cops body cam footage, I think. It can be interesting though if you're ever on YouTube. Check it out.
My dad was a cop for 26 years.
Yeah, here locally, which is pretty friggin' impressive, I think. He was with the LAPD, state police, or just some of the local jurisdictions in the area, I suppose. You don't have to necessarily say, but
LAPD.
for 26 years, and he actually, was he a bike cop?
Biker. Yeah.
Awesome. Freaking awesome. That's cool. I used to Love, like I watched Chips.
I know.
That was all my thing.
That was so good. Those crashes.
Chips is still on. I've watched most episodes. It's on a channel called Charge.
Mm-hmm. All the old ones.
Yeah, and it's, man,
The disco.
it's great. And you see him racing. This is like, I was like, how the hell did I even get to like three-wheelers and dirt bikes? Because I lived in New Jersey where they don't even have such things to ride. Well, there's no
Yeah.
place to ride. And I realized it's probably from watching Chips, because those guys are always doing some cool stuff out in the desert, ripping around.
I remember I was eating in Marina del Rey, and Arrma KRaton was there.
Were you a kid?
No, this was like 2007 or something.
Yeah, that's not as cool. If I
But
met him when I was a kid, it'd be cool.
what was cool is there was other cops there eating, and then they saw him, and then they went up to talk to him. He was so nice to them and took pictures with them all. I'm
I
like,
bet you.
that's cool.
No, I'm sure he would be. That's cool. That's a stand-up guy. So if Arrma KRaton, and I've heard he's a viewer of the show, actually.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I heard he was a big RC guy.
So if he's out there watching, man, all I want to do is ride motorcycles and be a cop whenever I was a kid.
Those big glasses.
I ended up doing half of that.
Yeah, me too.
Motorcycles, not the cop thing.
My
No,
dad.
it wouldn't have been a bad gig probably for me. Look at all this
Yeah.
sand in here, man.
I don't feel as bad now.
All right, so Pirate, you said there was sand in everything. Whenever you took yours apart, it was driven literally one jump. Was it about this much sand? Let me know if you can see that. I'm actually just going to dump it out onto this, because that's not a whole lot of sand. That is some sand. That's not a whole lot.
You wouldn't dump that on your floor.
I play a lot of volleyball. It dumps out
Yeah.
afterwards. It just happens.
You just like sand.
There
That
is
should
a
be
lot.
your that's your RC nickname, Sandman.
Sandman. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I do got to figure out. I'm thinking about, because we're coming up with a new year, maybe doing what do you call it? A different change, like a new name, or a change it up somewhat. Rick, how are you doing?
My boat is Sandman.
We'll see. So Rick, have you been here, or are you just tuning in? Because we were yeah, I forget what we were saying, actually. We'll get back to it. This does kind of suck having to do this. I wish I wouldn't have broke it. Now that I'm doing this, I'm thinking maybe
You're like,
I
should
shouldn't have.
just stop. Next time I'm just stopping. I'm good. Just
It's
remember
not.
that.
It's not like I didn't even have other RCs there. You know, it's funny though. I'm noticing there's no screws in here, so I probably had planned to break this at one point, so I didn't put all the screws back.
I didn't break that on the center.
You
But
didn't?
I didn't send
I've
it.
broken a lot of these. Yeah, I busted so many shock towers. Almost every time it's from probably the shock breaks, and then it breaks the tower.
I
Because
remember
it bounces around and it's jammed up in there.
I remember people were taking aluminum plate, cutting it.
Yeah. I didn't.
That's right.
I didn't like that. It didn't look too cool. I remember though.
M2C doesn't make that? Bam.
I don't think so. The only time I've really seen them break is when you really screw up. But I mean, it'd be nice if they were a bit
really
sturdier.
screwed up. Why do you think it broke? What was the shock? And then you didn't stop.
Well, the shock. So it's because whenever the shock was just dangling,
Yeah.
boom, it gets caught and then it
Ah,
gets jammed up
jammed.
in there. So that's
I remember when it
stupid
broke.
of me. But I had a few more jumps to do. It was still in the long jump contest at that point.
You said you broke the cup. And then I didn't know you kept going.
Yeah.
So I remember looking, I'm like, oh, you ain't getting that spring back.
And you know, it's so stupid. I think I had extra shocks. I just, in the toolbox even. at the time, just like a spare shock I could have thrown on it. We were close to the end of the day, though.
I did that with the Sentin. I was watching too much Kevin Talbot.
Who's that?
And I broke it and I kept going. I'm like, let's keep going. And I lost the part. And I'm like, oh, I should have stopped.
Yeah. Who's this Kevin Talbot?
I don't know.
Oh. He does RCs?
Oh, of course.
Oh, cool.
I thought you were joking. No? The English guy?
Oh, yeah.
What
The
happened?
English dude that's always yelling.
Always breaking shit. Always bending Arrma frames. Talking crap about Arrma frames.
So Rick is just tuning in and he's looking at Dawn dish soap painting hacks. Because it looks like he's probably got a new truggy coming in. Okay, so I don't know anything about that. I have never done that. Dawn dish soap hack, I have no idea what that is. Are you talking like maybe
for cleaning?
I don't know.
Oh, for your diffs?
No, for painting.
Paint. To clean it before you paint?
I don't know.
I never. We need an assistant so they could be YouTubing it.
Does anybody want to volunteer to be our assistant on the show?
You can teach Spike.
I don't think we can teach Spike.
Teach Spike when you're teaching him how to get the beers and bring them back.
Kevin is the Brit who crashes into a tumble-wumble. Yep.
Tumble.
I remember. I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about, though, for sure. He's always all about breaking stuff.
He loves X-Max tracks.
Yeah, well. Oh, man. Almost halfway done with his job.
Wasted. He's moving.
Hope you guys had a great week so far. We are coming up on Labor Day. Not Labor Day. New Year's Day. New Year's Eve.
How's 2023? I don't even think about it.
I can't believe it's gone already.
Just kind of just rolled through, then it was done. It comes up fast, right? It seems to come up real fast right after summer ends. Because you got a few holidays in there.
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving.
Definitely. And it starts getting darker during that time of year, which
like
to me seems to make everything wonky. Not sure if anybody's out there watching, but shit. Kevin's, he pushes things and finds a limit, though. You're right about that. Do another dab. I don't even know what you're talking about, bud. Liquid dish soap as masking. I have never done that, Rick. I did liquid mask, the stuff that you pour in. I had not a great result with it. I only used it once.
I don't want to paint.
But trying to use a razor to cut everything out, I found myself scoring the plastic, and I wasn't too happy with it. It was not a sturdy truck after that for me.
You gotta have the feel. I don't have it either. And I'm an artist.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Ooh, look at that.
It's nice. It's not all dark.
No.
What's the pirate talking about? Sand everywhere.
See, what are you talking about? Sand everywhere, pirate. This isn't even a paid endorsement. This car, I don't know how. Year, maybe 2 or 3 years. How does that look to you? And you saw it was out there in the sand for a full battery or two.
Yeah, your axles.
They're getting a little twisted.
Yeah, a little twisty.
But the differential looks good, luckily.
You know what? Remember how much I complained about that? That was like when we first met. What are you doing to your axles?
What are you doing to them?
It's your driving. I'm like,
Well, do you think it is?
oh yeah.
Because you see, I don't really break them too much. But if I landed like on throttle all the time or something silly, yeah, for sure.
Well, I was in the backyard, so it was doing, vroom, 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 you know. I didn't get off. I just like, yeah. Oh, and then when it starts tumbling, I was trying to stop it by hitting the gas, and I think it's fun. I miss it. I gotta get it.
So these old flapping lips says you can do that repeatedly. She says you drizzle it on the. Why don't you help me? I'm working. So you heard liquid molding. So read on the chat for me. And we can answer, you know, talk. So I want to stay up to date with what's going on. No, don't read them. Read them out loud.
It's better if I read it.
Jesus Christ. Well, let me
Okay,
see.
you drizzle it on the body, then paint it one color, then let it dry, then spray out the Dawn, leaving new areas exposed, which is clear.
Okay, I got the idea. So it's like it's a 2-color paint scheme, or maybe even 3 colors. Could you use 3 potentially?
Yeah, I guess you could put the Dawn down again.
So, and it's gonna be like a swirl of color, I would assume. It could be anything really, but I'm guessing it's not straight lines.
I wonder. You got to keep it thick.
Repeatedly using more dish soap, leaving less areas exposed for paint to hit. Watch the quick vid.
Oh,
I got the SET body. I might experiment on. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, dude, I wish you'd one day come on down to this area, and you could come on the show off the car.
I'm definitely gonna have to Google that. I want to see. Let's see.
So,
where's your fire team? That had a
fire team.
Crazy paint scheme.
Oh, it's down there.
What's that water float on there? Hydro dipping.
Hydro dipped. What am I gonna say? I had something I was just thinking. Couldn't have been too important. Oh, I know. Anybody have any ideas on? Oh, saying. So Rick says he heard to refrigerate the liquid soap to thicken it up. Makes sense.
Let's try it on like a old skateboarders.
So what's up with this? What has anybody checked out the new KRaton 6S? And does anybody want it?
Yes.
All right.
EXB?
Yeah.
Faux show.
I want it too.
I would sell both of my 6S's to get that. Yeah. Because like looking at the Outcast EXP compared to the RTR is a big difference. Idiot. I think.
I don't think I'd get rid of both. But I'd get rid of one KRaton to replace it with the new one.
Yeah. That's doable. Okay, so she did the Dawn like that. She spray painted it.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, so she did the colors first. Put the Dawn down. Then spray painted it black. And then washed it off. That's kind of cool. I think you should try it.
I'd say it's very cool.
Good suggestion. With your chrome? Ooh. Would you ever do the chrome again? Where's the Terminator?
So these old flapping lips. Says he's pretty much doing his first body ever at 57. I'm thinking about getting a paint pen or two.
Molotov?
Using a hairdryer to paint really fast so the soap don't wash it out. It sounds like it's a lot of work, honestly, guys. I just... Whatever.
It's kind of
I'm
hippie.
okay with basic color, basic schemes for my stuff. I just keep it bright as best I can.
That's kind of fancy, Lancy.
That's not fancy Lancy. That's pretty easy.
How long did it take you to do that?
I don't know. I don't time myself on
And-
painting.
The thing is, like, when you're doing it backwards, you know, because you're working on the inside,
Yeah.
I'd mess it up. I'd be like, no, I'm painting the wrong side. Oh, it's fun. I like working in the shop. I miss working in the shop. Having a spray booth. Well, now you got to put a new chassis on there because the plastic don't match.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's a better one now.
Is it going to get a spray off before it goes?
This? No.
Before you put stuff back in there?
I don't think so. I think it's just done.
Like right here, a little spray.
No.
Sure.
It's just done. I don't even need to put more grease in there.
That you love it.
You know, a little grease wouldn't hurt. I looked at it.
Well,
And it's in there, but it's not really on the
you
teeth
should
as
be
much.
using marine grease because you're at the beach.
Good call.
I don't know when you get a runaway.
I've been very lucky to not end up in the ocean.
I
Ocean.
haven't.
Hope has ended up in the ocean. You ended up in the ocean, right? Or was it only your tire?
Only a tire. Hope put the whole thing in the ocean.
Yeah, Hope's X-Max tipped into the ocean one time. I don't believe I was there. I think I did not go that day. But we had a guy come into the Long Beach shop, and he had put his Max in the ocean on accident. Poor
Like
dude.
Pismo?
No, just like right here.
No, just throw that one away. You need
Let me have it. It's the only one I got. Stupid. These are the hot racing ones, so don't think they're too good.
No. Hot racing is kind of hit or miss.
Yeah, and that product's nothing to be too excited about.
I think the little turnbuckles they do are nice. Way better than Stalkers. Did I? The XB needed to come with a little bit more aluminum. In my opinion.
Show the Dodgers KRaton body, Rick says. Need to draw out a few things before I paint it using liquid mask, cutting parts out. So when I tried that liquid mask, I don't know if my razor was too sharp or dull. Maybe too dull because I tried to cut through and like pull out little flame lines or whatever and end up scoring the thing underneath it. Just scoring it. But then when you crush the body later, it would split. Dude, that Dodgers body has seen better days. It's right over there. It's a classic. I'll never get rid of that one.
Dude, the KRaton body I'm still running is stock. This is a Frankenstein. But that shoe goo works so good.
This was a simple Dodgers body.
Go Dyer.
Simple Dodgers. It's taken a lot of abuse. Maybe I'll take this instead of this body tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll let the people vote.
We got to start making flags. I like Art's little flags.
Yeah, they are cool.
Ooh, I can make one of my little
Step on.
logo.
Name as a logo on my Tamiya Rally body. So you're doing a Tamiya Rally car, huh? Very cool. Which is
My first was a Tamiya. I had a bunch.
yeah, who hasn't? Everyone's had Tamiyas.
I did those DTM cars. Oh, those are nice. The Mercedes. I think I had the yellow Mercedes Pro Kart. And then they did the wide body 300, 350, 300 ZX, red, white, and blue.
I don't remember those. Well, I didn't really. I only had
Mercedes.
I mostly had off-road stuff. Those were on.
Me too. That was my little on-road phase. And then I didn't run them that much because you needed so much space for them. And those chassis kind of suck. They weren't independent suspension.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is your project? What do you got to get ready for?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Get that motor back into the fans back on the motor. I'm gonna write TNT on that motor.
Yeah, you might as well. Who knows? So we had
Stand back.
his motor, the front part of it the screws came out of it. The part that is up by the pinion, which is really strange. And then the motor kind of came apart and was grinding. We cut some of the Kevlar shroud away from it.
I saw that and I'm like, oh,
Put it back on.
You're like, nah.
It feels pretty smooth. Who thinks it's going to last a whole bash? Barely, like half the bash? Or it's just going to keep going for weeks? I think it'll go for weeks on end, possibly.
I'm saying one jump.
One jump? Man, you got no faith in it.
I'm gonna let you jump it too, so you can't blame like my shitty skills.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be just fine. Oh, look at this. Friggin' fast charger right here. All right, I gotta chill out and have a drink for a second. Man. What did you do? Did you go and do some, hey, give us a little drone talk. A burgundy and gold Washington Commanders paint scheme. Cool.
We need a LA Rams since they're back.
Says he sounds like I used too much force to cut the mask out. I'm using a light touch and running the lines a few times. Awesome. Yeah. Well, yeah, I probably used more force. I bet you maybe it wasn't as sharp as it needed to be. And I had to
Light
force
touch
it a
and
little.
JB don't go well together. So you got some fancy paint schemes, more than I would do, and I'm an artist.
Shit.
I've sat there and did 8-hour-long masking jobs on my car models before school.
Well, I figured out ways to just do them quicker.
And you're painting on the inside, and so it makes masking even harder. I'm like, oh my God, I'd be like, forget it.
Nah.
It's all one color.
I figured out, there's ways to do it easier. This one, it's 2 colors separated by a 3rd color. I paint the yellow first, then
That's red.
I know.
I'm
it's
just
not
kidding.
like that. Then
Orange. Papaya. That's papaya.
McLaren
That is
colors.
it. Do you like that?
The papaya?
Yeah.
Why would I have painted half my stuff with papaya if I didn't like it?
No, because I'm from the old F1 days and Senna and McLaren, and to me McLaren wasn't papaya. It was Marlboro colored.
Yeah, I know. That's how it was.
And then I kind of took a break during the Vettel days. I came back and McLaren was sucking. And then they were papaya.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. But anyway, with this, these are just all pieces of tape that I cut out at different angles. So I cheat in that way, is that I don't do anything perfect on purpose. They're all like jagged edges.
Asymmetrical.
Yeah. See, I put my little name and my initials there, hidden in there. So I do that. I don't, and then I do jagged cuts into that color, and then I just tape all this off. Then I spray it yellow or papaya or whatever. You do the lightest color first.
But you know you're...
I'm sorry, we do the darker color first because the lighter color doesn't affect it behind it. Man, maybe I should have another toque. So you do the darker color first.
I wouldn't think.
And then you do the next lighter color, because you can overspray this on this and it's not going to affect it. And then the last thing I peel off is those asymmetrical slits, and I just cover everything in white after that. And I usually do pearl white to start with, and then more like a regular white after that.
So do you paint the white first?
No. It's not, but I'm not worried about it getting polluted by any other color because it's the last color that's going on as well.
I think this should be a how-to in doing it.
I don't know. We could do it in the garage one day.
It doesn't have to be the whole thing.
And we get all gassed out on the fumes.
You do part one, part two, part three.
Yeah, sure.
Because
but I was saying, I did all these things if I was really trying to make it right and perfect, I can't do that. I ain't that good. But I figured out cheater ways of getting around it and doing decent enough jobs. I like them anyway.
Because I think it was this week I was looking at it. I was like, oh, it's asymmetrical. That's cool. I didn't think about, oh, wait, that makes it easier. It just looked like a cool design choice. But now I know it's lazy. It's
laziness as well.
Dude, symmetrical is crazy. Those pinstripers, I don't know how they do it.
See, I've done some stuff that was kind of symmetrical as well. But
yeah. You paid for it.
Anyway.
You can't expect it to
I got to find the shock. Hang on.
For me, a body lasts about one run.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell people at work all the time. They're stressed about painting it. And I'm like, dude, just paint it. You'll like it. And if you don't, it doesn't matter because you're going to crash it in about 20 minutes anyway. So, just...
That's the first thing you do. You take it onto the street and you gun it and it flips over and it's...
Look at this, though. This is probably a 2.5-year-old body.
Yeah, but
I put these bumpers all over it. I put more than these come stock. And that thing is primo.
Pro, though.
Wouldn't go so far as that.
Look at this.
Yeah.
We got ours at the same time. There's a body for you. Fireteam 4S. Oh, Fireteam 4S. Would that sell?
Yes.
It could be
Yes, I think it would sell.
2-seater, like a Razor. Kind of like the Razor.
Yeah, I think so.
But military. This rear brake. Try that at the dunes. Try the rear brake when you're in the air. See what it does.
No.
Because you won't strip a gear.
No, you try it.
Mine doesn't work.
Oh, yours doesn't work?
I put the thicker fluid in there.
I don't know what to tell you, bud. There we go. It's nice to have a spare laying around. I'm not too concerned with what oil's in them. I just care that it does have some oil in it. Because it's just going to be catching big airs anyway.
You're not gonna know
Yep.
until it blows.
No.
You're like, there was no oil in that at all. That's me.
Nah, it feels like it's got some oil in it.
I get suspicious on mine because they're all wet.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be something.
I rebuilt it and everything. It's still wet. It just reminds me. I'm gonna go off. Yeah.
Man, I don't like. That's a really snug fit. I don't like that. Oh no. Oh no. Losing it. Well, sorry, I didn't really plan out this show. We were just kind of, again, just doing some repairs in the garage. Thought we'd do something. I hope the pirate is in town tomorrow. If so, if he's tuning in tonight, stop in the chat and say hi and let us know if you're going to be in town or not tomorrow. The pirate is now an RC. I don't know if you heard this, Rick. If you're still there, Rick, the pirate sold all his low seas and all his associateds and bought a Techno buggy, a Techno truggy, and a Techno 10 scale. And then he got those 3 race cars. That's all he likes. And then he bought my KRaton 4S last week, so he has something to bash about. So the pirate's a whole nother animal now. He's not even the same person.
Something happened. What did you do to him?
I didn't do nothing to him, but the poor dude's having nothing but trouble with him.
Was it him driving your Techno? That
Oh, what did I do? No, he knew the Technos were good. He just never. I mean, he had a whole bunch of cars, so I switch everything.
so your front's super soft, and your rear's super clamped.
I have that as soft as I can because, well, these shocks are just too long for this car. I'll be honest, but it's in a fun way. Like, it doesn't really seem to hurt anything.
Like, you wouldn't run that at El Nido.
No.
Or would you just bring it all the way up?
I'd probably soften it all the way. Yeah, these are way too. These are 6S shocks. This is the problem.
Because that is all the way up.
Yeah, and it's still plenty hard enough. Like, this is the plushest, maybe the plushest truck you'd ever drive. Because the shock, you know how you're saying 8S shocks on a 6S? This is 6S shocks on the 4S, and it's ultra plush. I did this long before the, this was on version 1. They came with smaller shocks. I did this way before Arrma.
What made you do it? Were you just looking? Or were you
I had spare shocks. I had extra 6S shocks, and I was looking at the 4S shocks, and the 4S were plastic, not that great. I said, let's do it.
Why did you tell me?
Yeah, Rick, okay. See you back whenever you get back. And yeah, he's in race mode now. What is that? Sorry. Didn't hear you.
Would that work on the Sentin?
What?
6S shocks?
Probably not, because the sentient arms are very narrow.
But
Even
maybe the 4S KRaton shot.
yes, they would work on the sentient. Is out there. Says he came to he went in the RC shop last week, and you want to see the Supermoto. Sure, no problem. We got a Supermoto here somewhere.
Got too many Supermotos.
Eric, if you can you remind me? Did we talk? Maybe tell me what you say you came in the shop. Can you remind me of what you had? It might help me to remember who you are. I'm not very good with names sometimes. Talking about spring compression rates coupled with oil viscosity.
That sounds like you.
No, man, it's just this. I've enjoyed the Arrma thing because you can just bash, just do it cheap and easy, but it's still a lot of fun. And they perform pretty damn well, truthfully.
Were you racing on these tires a lot?
Nah, I never use these. These tires suck. What I used them on was my KRaton 6S. So then they would work better there, actually.
The edges are so worn off. It looks like you've been grinding on something.
Yeah, the 6S KRaton is being heavier.
Yeah.
So it kind of man, don't tell me. It was easily to roll the tires on it. Differential gears for my tracks, the tracks and the low C nitro.
I have nothing. I have no experience with those.
Now he's saying that's what he came by. I do remember that, but just slightly. I think that was in the Lawndale shop, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was in the Lawndale shop. It's tough. I'm working 5 days a week in 2 different shops, so sometimes I get confused who and where I met somebody.
2 times
But thank you for coming by. We do appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it, man. I'm almost finished with this thing, and then I'll be getting the motorcycle out.
Too bad you guys weren't there when I lived right down the street. Dude, I would have been
Oh, at the RC shop?
crazy.
Yeah.
Because I was racing motorcycles then. I was super competitive. That's why I'm scared to get those things. I'm like, oh, no. I'm going to go crazy on that. To be like, I got a $3,000 Mini Z. And all it does is break. I keep crashing. I'm real curious about an FPV Mini Z. Could be fun.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems like it would move too fast on too small of an area. Think like what you're doing with the drones.
It might be easier.
Everything's only like in 2 feet.
But when you're...
So it was in Lawndale. Okay, I thought so.
It's going to look
well,
really
thanks for tuning in, Eric. How are you doing? Hope your cars, you got whatever you needed and got the differentials back together. Yeah, I'm about done with this. We'll move on to something better.
Did Ryan do Mini Zs? No?
Ryan? Yeah, he raced with us sometimes. He has... unless he sold it, he has a couple of fast Mini Zs.
I want to stick my iron quad on it and then see it. That could be fun. Or
I sold all of my Mini Zs last.
No.
Did I tell you that?
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no, I wanted to tape an iron quad on there.
Yeah, I sold them all. But we got rentals up there. We could tape it on.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Now I have a whole new thing.
Yeah, let's do it. So We at the track today, the Mini Z's the track was kicking ass today. We had usually we have a lot of lipo fast guys there, and sometimes a couple beginner guys there. But today we had both, and we had a lot of people with box stock class cars too. So we had lipo. We do lipo session for 15 minutes, and then we do a AAA session for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And it was fun. The AAA cars, while they're slower, the racing's really close. Oh man, which one did I just put on? This one? This is way stiffer than this one. That's okay.
So I know what FPV did for drones, you know, made getting into small gaps way easier. I can see it happening for Mini Z's the same way. The track's gonna look so wide. You're like, oh, I got so much room.
Yeah. Well, maybe try. Let's give it a shot.
I'll hook it up. We'll tape it on there, and then I'll give you the goggles. And then you race the fastest guy.
No.
Okay,
No, I'll just race a slow guy.
That'll be me.
We got some really fast guys on Mini Z's up there.
I'm gonna put my money on you. I'll put my money on you.
Let's see. This thing, like, isn't it not ridiculous how high the suspension sits it up? There's no droop whatsoever. Like, if you push it, there's a little droop, but
that's what you want for the beach.
Yeah, so this definitely rides over the sand.
Has a lot.
I don't think I'm going to run these tires. I think I'm going to run. We have better tires than these. But anyway, this project is done. It'll be good to go.
Done.
Let's go ahead and get the motorcycle out for a minute.
Yeah.
So, Eric, which motorcycle? I have two of them. First, we'll get the old beater out.
People like those.
I love them. So here's the original bad boy I got.
What's this?
That piece breaks a lot. It'll hook here and pull out. So one of the guys that we race with, his dad made him out of aluminum. So that's just an aluminum replacement piece.
This has been lasting?
Oh, yeah.
Is he going to make that for sale?
I don't know. Maybe he should.
You should. Seen it here first.
Yeah, so this one I've had a lot of fun with it. Had way over 50 battery packs through it, and have not really broken a whole lot, to be honest. It looks very worn. It is. I have a whole new set of red plastic for it. Brand new. Never used. New riding gear, but I don't really feel like doing it because it's just going to mess up again.
Got like a homeless hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Should get some Sharpies. We'll do some graphics or something.
So, yeah. I have some more hoodies too. I have black and red.
I like the red. It stands out.
Definitely is easier for me to see whenever we're racing in a bunch of them.
That's what I saw the most of. No, green, right? Was at the park.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, everyone has green.
So Rick says we got to get the 4S backflip LPs. And he's right about that. To me, one of the best tires.
Oh, yeah.
Got them right here, Rick. Here's a set of lightly used. And I got a set of new ones just waiting to go on something as well. Never ends.
I think they should go on my crate.
No. You could buy them from me.
Yeah, I do hear them saying like the 4S are better than the 6S.
I say it. I don't know who else says
that's what
it.
everybody says.
These are lighter weight, so you're not going to tear up as much differentials. The only thing it's probably isn't as good as they have less rotating mass, so you can't really backflip as well with them. But for a KRaton 6S, you put these on it, it automatically kind of turns it into a better handling vehicle in no time. These are
you
great.
got 4S, we got 6S and 8S back.
We got it all. Got it all.
I wonder if I. Oh no, those
So,
8S are huge.
Tim, also known as Diesel Flapping Lips, says he may sell off some of his shit he's not using and buy another bike and upgrades. I don't blame you, dude. So he's got the Mako, and the Pro Circuit came, and that he's had a Pro Circuit, but he's never opened that one up. So, Tim, if you're listening, your Mako, he made his look like an old school Mako. It looks really nice. Does it?
Bull Taco. I remember Bull Taco.
Do you ever drive it? I don't recall. Like, how does it get abused? Does it look shitty like mine at this point, or does it still look nice? Those on your Serpent, Rick? Yeah, those things will go good on your Serpent. Can you bring your Serpent out if we go this weekend? If not, I told you, I think I sent you a message. I said I'd loan you a car if you want to go do a beach bash with us. Anyway, yeah, I really like this car, or this motorcycle. It's been so much fun. I currently have the Supermoto tires on it. Still have the stock chain. Stretched a little bit, but I still have adjustment left. Vidavon.
For the sand. We did like a long one.
Yeah, that might be pretty cool, actually. You could 3D print something.
Yeah.
And wow, you could get a good launch.
Single-sided would be dope. Let's do it. Sand drag.
This is the other motorcycle. As you can see, it's currently not 100% there.
The pampered baby.
Here you go. There's the forks. This bike's got to get a little bit more paint and polish to it. And then it'll be put back together. And then I'm going to take it on its maiden drive, I think. This has never been driven.
Really?
Or should I just, maybe I just put it back together and put it on the shelf and be done.
And put these parts on there?
The rear sticker's getting a bit trashed, but otherwise doing good.
Yeah, there's no way to save this sticker.
New rider outfit has a bit of dirt.
Anybody make a light kit for this yet?
It says do some hill climbing with that extended swing arm. That would be cool. Yeah, I've seen a light kit that clips in like where the headlight would be. Or not the headlight, where the front number plate. Headlight like on an Enduro.
Is it just square? Rectangular? If it had big
and Tim says that he was going to get the Trail adjustable swing arm when A-Main gets them. Yep, I definitely agree. I don't know why they didn't have some sort of adjustment feature on this better than the pills that you swap out.
Look at that. That's weird. Oh, shit.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
How does that go?
Oh, my gosh.
Did I get it wrong?
What, have you been drinking?
That reminds me. You need one. No.
Go grab a beer and drink out of the cooler right there.
One shock looks closer
Mm-hmm.
than the other.
It is. Look at this.
Oh, there you go. Spacing.
So, yeah, I loosen it up and then try to get it lined up. But look at this. Here's what I've noticed. If you spin this around, look at how much the rotor moves. Because that rotor is not space. Dude, if you did that again.
Huh. Well, now you know why they did a floater.
Yeah. Got a set of the Extreme End of Year Beach Bash. Dude, do you just not have any time, Rick? We'll be trying to go either tomorrow or Sunday.
Whenever, get more end of the year than this.
Yeah, I know. And we always do it around this time because it's the only time the beach is suitable for it, really.
The dune is new.
Yeah.
It'll be new again because they're bracing
for the
Douglas.
Storm. Douglas Calhoun just said hi. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us. How have you been? Anything interesting going on? What about 2024 kickoff bash? Okay, Rick. So we're gonna do what? Do you remember we did Art Fest 2 or 3 years ago? We're gonna do Art Fest again this year, which is we're gonna pick a week around the Super Bowl weekend or somewhere around there, and rent a camping spot or two at right there where we go bashing.
The Dune.
Eric's asking, "What's the beach bash?" Eric, if you gotta ask, well, we'll tell you.
If you got to ask, then you don't know.
Yeah, then you don't know, but that's okay. We'll tell you. Guys, give us some likes. We're hanging out in the garage. It's 9 o'clock currently in the JBRC garage in a comfortable 64 degrees.
Oh, man. At least I got socks this time.
Yeah, it is comfortable today. More comfortable than yesterday.
I was thinking we should bring hot dogs and stuff for this one because we can just fire them up right there.
You could. So these old flapping lips are saying that we're going to be getting rain tomorrow and Sunday and only in the 40s. Yeah, that's no good. So the beach bash is, I don't know, Eric, did you look at, I have a video that we put out on the channel yesterday, and it shows us at the beach bashing. And that's what it is.
That's what the beach bash.
That's what the beach bash is. We take KRaton's, X Maxes, XRTs, fire
Anything.
teams, drones,
Now the drone is getting bigger.
fireworks, M80s.
We try and hit bikers.
We try to knock bikers down off the strand. It's all kinds of fun. So yeah,
I'm
if you
looking
want
forward
to
to the
join
rain,
in,
though. I am.
message, give me a private message, a direct message or something, and we will we'll tell you where we end up going to. We have a couple locations. We keep it kind of quiet until the end, depending on where we're going to be, because sometimes people try to get it shut down.
It's like an underground rave.
It is like an underground rave. And actually last week,
We
we were there for about 2.5 hours. And there was a good 65, 75 people that would come and stop and watch and,
that was the
and
most
comment.
people I've seen.
Yeah, so it does draw a little bit of a crowd. We're just going out there doing big airs, having fun. Big airs, not a lot of skill, just ripping big airs.
You'll hear a biker go, "Oh yeah!"
Yeah, because they'll turn around, they'll be on the strand, and they'll just look, and all of a sudden they see X-Max or KRaton flying over the dune. And we're launching them. Some of them, this XRT is hitting close to 90 feet. And it's an estimate, but we do have a 100-foot tape measure. But we're estimating as best we can from the dune. But it's,
We should do it from the base of the dune, or from where it should be from where that car is taking air from.
well, that's what we try to say, but it's hard to guess. You know, we estimated it was 15 to 20 feet from the base of the dune, because the car is taking air way further back.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to go on a beach bash, give us a thumbs up. Let us know you liked it, and we will let you know where it's at. It's a big time. And for now,
Join your Patreon.
we don't have Patreon around here. We barely know how to put on this little
We should.
2-bit show.
Who thinks we should do a Patreon? Then you can buy
Cheers,
cars,
guys. Thank you for showing up.
buy your first drone. Oh. Drone, it got me more than the RC cars. It got me like when I was doing racing bikes and stuff like that kind of feeling.
I don't know. I see Douglas's Calhoun's message. I don't know if it got showed. It should be showed, because they automatically hold it because you do a little swear in there. I don't care at all. But it was funny. It says, "On your left," and fucking derailers. So Douglas, I guess, is, I forget, do you live near here? I think I know who you are, but if you're familiar with the Strand, it's a bike path, jogging path, walking path along the beach. And dude, there's so many bikes on it.
Menace Beach.
And I get annoyed because I'll actually e-bike. I'm about a mile from there right now. So, Douglas from Hawthorne, so he knows where it's all about. So I don't ride my bicycle down there now. I ride my e-bike to the Strand. And people always bitch about e-bikes, but I've seen so many people.
Oh, that's
The fast, they are thinking they're racers like Lance Armstrong on the Strand. I've seen so many crashes.
Man, I've seen some like
So
close
many.
to me pulling out, flying. And then it's kids. The kids are even crazier.
Okay, good. I'm glad it's showing. Thank you for letting me know these old flapping lips. And if that was who it's, I went to go and hit show, and it said another mod had already taken care of it. So whoever did, thank you. I appreciate that. You mods are great. Douglas Calhoun, if you're in Hawthorne, maybe you want to go do a big air bash with us this weekend. Well, we will. If you didn't see the video, check it. The video came out a day or so ago on our channel. And it's doing really good. It's got over 12 or 1,300 views already.
Really?
So if you can go on and watch it, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It's about 3 minutes long, and it just shows us with XRTs, Kratons, X-Maxes, and Fire Teams just ripping it. A lot of fun. When we go this time, I think...
we're going to do sand drags this time.
Yeah, no, I'm good with talk like that. That's fine. I don't care about that stuff. It's cool with me, just as long as we're not talking rude towards anybody. We'll keep the
F-bomb.
yeah, I don't care if someone wants to swear on here. That doesn't matter to
I'm
me.
always
I'm more about just being cool and respectful to everybody is my thing. So that's cool. Where were we saying? Oh,
jumping.
big airs. Yeah.
It's fun. It's brutal. It's a good time, good chance to get some really good shots.
Yeah, I was really happy with everything worked well. But I'm going to have to pull this down right now. I know you want to see the motorcycle, but there's not a whole lot to see here now. I will get it together. Hopefully I'll do a show midweek next week and focus on this. I'm trying to do more shows. Been very, very busy at work. As you guys
Holidays.
can understand, I work in an RC shop. Some of you probably know. We have 2 shops here in the LA area, and Christmas, like that's when we're going to be busy. So
Yep.
I've been slammed working for the last, and just exhausted. So I haven't been doing many shows, but hopefully here I can start doing some more. And if you guys want to tune in, if you guys have any ideas for me, I'd love to hear your ideas. We can totally try to tailor a show towards your needs. If you have any certain questions or want us working on a certain RC.
Yeah.
So what's our next step here? What am I going to do next? Why don't you do that motor?
Yeah.
While I do shock oil in this car. So you can put
That'd
your
be
car
good.
right here. I'll just do shock oil off to the side.
I was just going to do mine here.
No, I'll do it over here.
Oh.
Oh, Douglas, don't have to apologize for your language. I said I don't care about the language as long as... No, dude, don't apologize. We're just... As long as everyone's respectful, and everyone here has been very respectful. I appreciate you guys in chat. We haven't had issues with trolls, which if this thing gets big enough sometime, I'm sure we will. But whatever, we'll just deal with it as it happens.
What about an 8S fire team?
Dude, I'm all about anything fire team these days. I was really impressed. I have such a mess going on behind me. All right, next week is AMA Supercross starts here in Anaheim.
Ooh,
You want to go? I have 2 tickets.
that'd be fun.
But Jamie was wanting to, well, she was planning to go, but she also has been to about 100 of them, so she wouldn't mind to not go as well.
Isn't that her pro moto though?
No, it's not hers. I said that so I could get a second pro moto.
No,
It
you
was-
wanted the third one, right? You were gonna buy arts for
I
her.
still want a third one. I did buy Arts. The fire team motor.
I have to get in my car for something.
Oh, hang on a sec. I'm thinking about cutting some of these lights. It's very bright.
It is. Is it time for after dark?
Well, it is, but
But then we want to work a little.
yeah, we got to work some. Well, hey, just keep it low whenever you go out there. And I've got to find something to dump this shock oil into.
Don't put it in my shot glass.
No, it's not going in the shock glass.
We got all that sand in mine.
Are you drinking this?
Yeah. That's my energy drink.
Okay,
Here, put it in here. This one's in.
that'll work.
Just don't drink.
There's other drinks in here if you want as well. All right, guys. This is brought to you by White Claw. So what I'm going to do, I'm not sure what to say about what happened to the fire team motor because I don't remember where the story was going, quite honestly.
This one?
Like the fire team motor came apart.
I know.
We put it back together. I'm going to hope it stays together.
It feels good.
It'll be good, I bet.
I put my mic here.
All right. Oh, this is tight. Dog.
Be outside.
All right, Kev will be back in a minute, hopefully. Yell if you got any issues, bud. So these are some brand new stock KRaton 4S shocks, takeoffs. I'm going to save my KRaton 4S shocks as they are, but I'm going to put some thicker oil in these, and I'll swap over to these to use these for the beach bash tomorrow. I'm not really that concerned with getting them perfectly drained. If this was a race rig, I'd be more concerned with draining all of it, but I'm just going to put whatever the thickest shock oil we have. I think it's currently 80. So what is about 9:15? Wondering if you guys had anybody out there got any new RCs for Christmas. That would be cool to hear if you did. I didn't really get one for Christmas, but this KRaton it was close enough to Christmas that it might as well be. It counts. going on, Kev? What you after?
It's not my bag. I'm trying to remember if I... Always got screws missing.
Kevin's got a screw loose, it looks like. Not surprising. Man. Thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Like I had said earlier, I don't really have a show plan per se. It's just I need to get a couple of cars ready for the big beach bash. We only do our beach bashes during the winter here. It's the only time that they put the dunes up generally. Hey, did you see those huge waves down in where was it, in Ventura? Came like a put 8 or 9 people in the hospital. They were watching the waves up on the street, and the water came over.
Was it
Hundreds of feet up.
Moon Bay, Half Moon Bay?
I think that could have been it.
I see sometimes they get out on the rocks and they get washed
Oh,
out.
dude, that's the stupidest thing. If you guys go and decide to walk on the... they put these big, I guess, like jetties or break walls out there, and there's a bunch of rocks, huge rocks. For one, the rocks are often slick. If it's dry, they're generally okay, but if the waves are breaking over, you're going to bust your ass anyway, much less when a wave comes and hits you.
Those rocks are jagged.
Yeah, I mean, that'll mangle you. It's horrible. All right, guys, so I'm just adding this. I'm currently using a Traxxas 80 weight to replace the fluid in these. These are brand new KRaton 4S shocks, but I wanted to, I dumped all the stock fluid out of them because we want to, well, we're going to hit big air next day or two. So he's got a new truggy body. Rick Springs got a new truggy body, 8th wheels and tires, grease, and trying out syringes for grease applications. Interesting. Interesting. Where do you get these syringes for the grease applications? Because I actually like the idea. This grease that I like, this episode brought to you by ProTech RC, another great company that AMA has their hands in. I think they actually own the company. ProTech, great company. That, as you can see, is applied with the syringe, and I've tried to refill those syringes with like an axle or marine grease. It's not easy. So tell me what if you got something figured out that I'd like to know about. These are strange shocks. No bladder. Not sure how these shocks are going to work. Oh, that's good. That's nice. That's how I like my shock. No rebound. Just stays there. There's a very little rebound. This is good. If I had more time, I should probably bleed it a bit longer, but man, I'm just in a hurry. Maybe I'll bleed the next one better. What do you got going, Kev?
I need to buy some more screws.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you.
How much are they?
You wanted to,
for 2?
they're actually 20 for 2, but I was giving you the good guy price.
I need to get
You need
another
more?
set, yeah.
All right, well.
I can't remember where. They're gonna pop up though.
Oh boy. So Amazon 20 milliliter, pretty good size. I would love to see that because if I like, it's so there's a bunch of good grease that you can buy by the tub. It's so much cheaper. So if we could find some syringes that are fillable, that would be awesome.
I was just using some marine grease that I found at Walmart.
It'll work.
Oh, and I got some synthetic grease that I keep forgetting about using.
Yeah.
Like Mobile One or something.
I have some of that. It's a red synthetic grease that I've used. It works really, really good as well. It does seem to break down if it's in the diffs for, well, I had it in a 6S Kraton, I think, for like a year. So that just happened. Man, my eyes are not as good as they once were, that's for sure.
Especially at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's why I have that light. My eyes got better. I used to have to wear glasses all the time, but then my prescription changed. And I didn't want to get them new glasses, so I took off my glasses and I kept drawing without my glasses on it. And then my vision got better.
That's interesting.
But the phone and these small screens, man, they really wreck my vision.
So Tim is going to be out. Thank you, Tim, for tuning in again. Totally appreciate it.
You didn't even
Such a loyal dude. That would have been bad.
I was gonna see if you were gonna stop.
I didn't see it. I wasn't. I was reading Tim's. So Tim's out. He's got to go hit it like Hunter in a crack pipe. So thank you again, Tim. If anybody's watching this show, go follow his channel, These Old Flapping Lips. He did an amazing job with his old Mako. Yeah, it's a funny name. Got an amazing job making it look like I believe a pre-82 or 83 Mako, because I think that's when they went to Mako Bracos. But yeah, check it out. Thanks a lot for tuning in with us again.
Thanks.
I really do appreciate it. We'll get on a phone call one of these days and set something up where we do a figure out how to do this video thing together on a video show. Do like a video call or something.
Yeah. We got so much lag though.
No, it's gonna be tough. I don't have a great internet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We get a new studio.
We'll get there.
My socks are really uneven. That could have been part of it too.
That's why it's jumping crooked.
That's what I found.
Okay, Tim. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Doug says, to good luck on the next race. Yeah. So he was talking yesterday about it's about a 3-hour drive. He's pro moto hardcore, man.
Damn.
3-hour drive to the races.
In Michigan?
Talking about putting his a transponder into it. Be great if you got someone there that can record for you and you can post some of that. I know it's hard to record and drive at the same time, if not impossible.
Yeah. I don't know how they do that. Charge my battery.
So if anyone's out there wants to say hi, I'd love to hear from you. We're out here in the garage prepping, doing some dropping the stock shock oil for some 80 weight over here. Get these things ready for some big air. Hopefully this weekend, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, we'll probably be big airs tomorrow. If not, maybe Sunday. Which one does that go to? I forgot. 8S?
Me too.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm like, is it a Kraton?
Hey, try to go more this way. You're putting your camera towards the back towards the camera too much. It's very rude to those that spend their time are kind enough to offer us their time to watch this silly program that we have here.
I am shy. Yeah. You gotta remember to turn this off. Oh, Outcast is on here. Maybe it's just Outcast is on here now.
What do you want to do next? Work on the Outcast or work on Fire Team?
Fire Team.
Fire Team will probably be quicker.
The motor. But you don't want to touch it.
I wish you were done with it already. You could have just done it.
I know. You want to do the Outcast, and I do the Fire Team?
I don't want to do either of them, truthfully. That Outcast, it's not fun.
Okay, this just needs the motor. And you work there until you're clean.
So, Traxxas Raptor. Been a hot seller recently. I was surprised. It didn't sell well before Christmas. And sold a couple in the last couple days. And I could have sold another one had I had a different color. And I had another guy that I feel like he's going to come back and buy one. So I was wondering if you're going to consider getting a Traxxas Raptor. And if so, what would you be using it for? Kevin, your Traxxas Raptor ideas.
El Nido. Like a Slash, right?
Like a bigger Slash.
El Nido. Because it's not going to do good at the beach, I don't think. The fence and do backflips off the fence, but in the sand, it couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Couldn't play with the big boys. And then the sand killed it finally. The sand will find all your weak points.
Yeah, well.
I'm so cool. I'm so cool.
So the Pirate might be in town tomorrow. I'm not sure if the Pirate was able to tune in tonight. Haven't heard from him. Hopefully he'll be in town early tomorrow. We can get his KRaton 4S up and running.
Oh, is that what is he here for that?
And then go out to the beach bash with us. That was easy enough. Oh, let's get this going. So I'm just going to swap these out. This is my brand new, almost brand new. What is this? The KRaton 4S version 2.5. Oh, we should have been charging batteries this whole time.
Well, we got Saturday. It's not like we're going.
Isn't tomorrow Saturday?
Yeah, but I thought we were going on Sunday.
I think it's going to be nice tomorrow.
I don't believe it. But I think it's going to be done by 9. But then it's going to be wet. Too wet.
I'm not going in the wet sand, so that's
No.
not even happening. But I just don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna pass us.
I'm not gonna put this clip on here.
You don't really need to put the clip on there.
Opinion. How to get it on there? Does it just squeeze on there?
I don't remember. It's not. It's a pain in the butt. Oh,
I'm gonna give it.
Douglas says that big air on concrete finds all weak points.
Oh, that's the worst. I haven't done it.
Yeah,
I'm scared.
and a few of the strong points too. I think it'll take care of too. Man, concrete is tough.
Skate park. I'm scared.
I think I'm going to swap the backflips onto this bad boy. Yeah, guys, this is the all-new Arrma KRaton with the center diff now. But we are going to pull that soft suspension off of there. Works good for some general ripping. But what we're going to do tomorrow or Sunday is not going to be general. It's going to be big air ripping.
Maybe I need to bend. Oh, that don't bend either. Oh.
Oh yeah, I can feel a good difference in the suspensions.
Struck.
Yes. I think the stock came maybe around 50 weight. We went up to 80 weight. So.
I don't know the secret to getting this clip on.
Huh?
I don't know the secret to getting that clip.
Yeah, I don't know if I do really either. I've struggled with them. They're not a fun thing to do. So guys, we'd love to hear from you. If anyone out there wants to say anything in chat, any questions on RCs, we'd love to hear from you. We're currently doing mostly Arrma maintenance right now. I've got a 4S KRaton, the new V25. He's got a fire team just off screen. We'd love to hear from you guys if you've got anything going on in your world, RC related especially. But motorcycles are cool too.
There's a hole.
So these shocks, these work fine. Just a little bit soft for our needs. What we'll be doing next, so we'll get rid of those. Not get rid of them. We'll just probably wipe them down, clean them, so they're ready to go back on this when I go back to a normal setup. Any of you guys interested in the new KRaton at all?
Me.
I'm a big fan of all of the KRatons so far. I've actually never... There's no bad KRaton. Though the V4 and 5 6S's were definitely better than the versions 1, 2, and 3. We don't see too many of version 1, 2, or 3s around anymore. If you do, I mean, you can update everything to the newest one, but it's cheaper to just buy a new one. Jumping in his driveway is when he found his Traxxas Max is the strongest RC. You know, those were considered pretty strong RCs. So Rick Springs has got to run. Thank you for tuning in, Rick. Hope you can make it in for more of them. If you want to do any of these RCs, bashes, you got my number. Message me. Let's go. I got one to loan you for sure.
What is this thing?
What?
This thing.
It is a route. It routes the cables, but it's a lot easier to do it if you take it off.
No, I just want to like get rid of the whole thing. Period.
Well, it's easy if you take it off and put it back on. You actually want to use it, but it is a pain in the butt to get everything lined back up. Okay. Look at this. Look at how slow and heavy this rebound is.
Ooh, that's better than mine.
Nice. That's not going to hop up on landing. Nice slow rebound. This is just for one hit. It doesn't need to take whoops. Doesn't need to rebound and get back on traction. We're just doing one big air hit. And it's going to go fly, fly, boom, land. That'll be good to go. This is going to be fun. I can't wait to go rip this thing. Oh, I'm going to put the other tires on it, I'll be honest. No. These are not bad tires at all when it comes to the beach. They do have bigger knobs. These are the D-boot backflips. Great tires on a track. These are a little bit more cushy, so I think we're going to stick with those and make it a full KRaton test at the beach. Not even swap out to those other tires. So, yeah, we're good to go. Got a body for this somewhere? Maybe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a great truck. I've only driven it once, but I really do like the way it handles with this new differential. Stock diff still, guys. I might go thicker oil after tomorrow's bash. Hopefully tomorrow's bash. We'll see if it happens. All right. It's KRaton number 2 down. How is that one doing over there?
I think it's ready for you.
Bring it over. Let's see what you got.
Ugh. The motor's on. I'm bypassing
right,
the clip.
This is well, that's no good.
The clip annoys me.
It's backwards.
What's backwards?
The fins are supposed to be on this side.
Oh. Good thing I didn't put that clip on. Maybe
Yeah,
that's why.
that really would have sucked.
I don't think you can get the clip on. Half-inch.
I don't know how you had this on before.
I don't know. It's stock. Where's yours?
I don't think it's stock. It's not stock. Oh, it kind of is.
I didn't change the heatsink. Just the fans, maybe. Just gotta turn it that way. Somehow.
Doesn't seem like it
Oh,
wants
let's
to
take
turn.
this out. My help.
don't think, dude.
It's not me.
I don't know what's going on there. It's not going to fit.
Wait. How's it on there before?
I don't know.
I can't even get it out.
Let's look at mine. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think mine has any of that on there. Maybe it does.
Same heat sink, just you got one fan.
Mine
Yeah, it
is...
needs to be canted, pushed over. Oh yeah, and the motor needs to be. The motor's
Hang on.
right. That kind of works.
Yeah, we'll try and see. Let me see. I don't get it. See, this is the cutout.
Just all that.
This is what it's supposed to be there. So how is mine at an angle like that? Just forced like that?
Yeah, there you go. You got it. Yeah.
Guess I just forced it like that. I don't.
There's no
I
way.
don't want to deal with
No.
it.
Okay.
It'll stay there. All right.
High five.
High five. High five. Let's see if we have any more of those fucking bolts. These titanium, dude. These things are like gold, except they're titanium.
That's better than gold.
I'm running short on them. I don't have many left.
Oh, you only have one left. Now what are you gonna do? I'm gonna let you do the mesh. Because I heard that's your nickname, the Mesh Master.
Mesh. This gear, it's not going to have a whole lot more sand trips in it.
I'm gonna concentrate on getting off the gas and the brakes.
These are so nice. These are so nice. I'm not sure if he's still selling them, but if you guys want Redondo Beach RC, check it out. Titanium. It's a 3 instead of a 2 by 2.5, and it is so much deeper compared to the others. These are so nice. I've seen a lot of bullshit titanium products in my life, but these are nice.
So I called the old ones strippers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they sucked.
They all strip. Or you got to heat it up and then you melt this thing down. Dirty strip. Fire team made us. It's coming next. If I do with that old body.
Hang on. Let's see what's going on.
That sounds good.
It does sound pretty good, but
look at that precision right there.
So actually, if you run a really small pinion, you might have to grind out a little bit right here
Oh,
to
on
make
this
it
plastic.
fit. But feel how much nicer a 3 feels as opposed
Ooh.
to that barely deep enough to even get a grip on it, narrow little 2.5.
That sounds nice.
Yeah,
That
so that's
little
good.
click.
Let's
That's a 3.
yeah.
Smart.
It's like the biggest damn bolts and screws on this thing now, because
Smart.
everything else is 2.5. I don't even think there's any 3s on here. I can't really see it. The light here is pretty horrible.
Oh, here.
It sounds okay, but it might be rough. So let's see here. Let me see your lights. These old magnifiers. So I get it here. Let's see. It's okay. It could even be tighter though.
It could be because it's old. Clapped out.
I'll try to get it a little snugger. If not, it'll probably be fine. So what's going on?
One more
guys?
jump off of that gear. I do like the gears on Arrmas. They're pretty good.
I'm happier with that. But yeah, we'll check it out and see how it sounds. Hopefully the motor runs. The motor,
It did.
oh yeah, it did run after we put it together, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it turns nice.
All right, let's we're gonna give it a shot. Do you have a battery?
I see the KRaton. Is the fire team in the car?
I mean, I got are you looking for a battery? Is that the thing?
Oh,
Because I got batteries.
I had a 6S right here. It fell.
This is riveting, guys. He's just off stage looking for a battery. Riveting.
Oh,
He just bumped his head.
I knocked it off of the bench. A 6S.
He knocked what off a bench?
A big old 6S.
Mine or
here.
yours? Is it a good battery?
I think so.
It doesn't look all that hot.
I think the fire team controller might be in the car though.
All right, well, just do a minimal lift on that if you can. Whiskey Land. This is a dead battery, but it might work well enough for a test. Guys, love to hear from you if you're out there in chat. Say hi. Want to talk anything RC related? We're just working on some Arrmas here in the garage tonight, trying to get them ready. Here, check this out. So this is how, I might not be able to do it because I'm backwards. This is how I do this strap system. I don't take it from there. I loosen this side.
Mm-hmm.
I slide it in. This guy generally hangs out over here. Generally.
Mm-hmm. Do you strap it in there? You just squeeze it in there?
No. I don't do nothing with that thing. He has the rubber strap to hold him down. So I'd probably put it right about there. Put this one like this. Oh, I should have had that already done. Once it tightens. it's too tight. Can you? I can't see this angle. Can you grab that?
This is me 30 minutes later.
We also have these picks also can help. Perfect. So once I figure out where this side should be, if I'm using the same size battery all the time, it doesn't really need to be adjusted. I just leave that side. So I take this as loose as I can. But, you know, to pull it out, do my thing. If I can keep this sideways one strapped in, that's even better, but it doesn't always stay. But this strap, I snug this one up. And I've never had a strap break and lose the battery, but I have had the battery tray rip all 6 screws out from landing upside down.
That's
this battery's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't even have the little plastic piece here because sometimes, why not? You don't run 8 on this. You should have it on there.
And I should.
I landed upside down in Notorious one time.
Saving weight because it's so heavy.
And it was off that big, where we go to the dune and jump, same jump. Landed, Notorious just lost battery power or something. It just went over, landed perfectly flat upside down. Every one of these freaking things was stripped out. So I was like, I picked it up and the battery tray was just floating.
I saw where people put the little nut on there.
All right, you got a radio? Let's see how this goes. That's not going to stop anything. This is what we need X Max tires for. Guys, when you need something to hold your car up, go for the X Max tire.
Always.
Even that's not really big enough.
Because these tires
make it work. You're turned on. Throttle's in the right spot.
I don't hear no. There you go.
I'm going to tell you. A little bit. A little more.
Stand in the face. Nice. Dude, the motor.
All right, she'll be good to go.
People should have seen that thing.
You could see it if you look at yesterday's show.
Yeah.
Watch yesterday's show. That motor.
It looked dead.
I thought something else had happened, like it sheared the bolts off. And I looked at it, I was like, wait, the motor came apart at the front end. I'd never seen that.
I thought the motor got chunked in there and it forced it apart.
So anyway, this is...
Ready? One more jump. We
Just
got
route.
one more jump.
I don't know.
We got a lot more jumps.
You got a lot of jumps. Make sure your wires are tucked where you want them.
Oh yeah, I gotta put that thing back on.
But yeah, dude, this one's right. Oh, I didn't even see where you took it off from. You're gonna have to do it. We're gonna get this off center stage.
Thank you.
Because this car is up and running again. You have this one to put on. Don't forget this.
Yes, I'll do that.
And then I'm a big fan of using a zip tie to tie this down right here. Because if not, they go this way and get stuck up in this.
Stuck up, or if this gets launched.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't hurt at all to just, you know, tie it down some.
I was thinking
well.
zip tied in here. I've seen that.
That's good too. Might even be where I have mine.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh, look.
Yeah, there you go. You copied me.
No, I was the one to come up with it. Look at this bottom. It's starting to get just sandblasted, just a little bit from the landings the other day.
No, can't wait till there's no more paint on it.
I can't wait till there's no paint on it. I love this car. Truthfully, best $399.
$3.99
I've ever spent on a car. Yeah, that's a fun car. Guys, we'd love to get the thumbs up from you if you could. It helps YouTube to send it out to people that like similar broadcasts, radio controlled cars, that kind of stuff. So if you could
This
give it
one
a
is
thumbs
yours.
up, we'd
Good thing
really
you-
like it. Yeah, makes it easy to tell. We'd really appreciate it if you guys could thumbs up it,
If you comment,
like, subscribe, comments. We'd love to hear the
we'll
comments.
give you the clip off of this fire team.
You comment, you get a
heat
chance
sink.
to win the clip off of the fire team heat sink. And if you're lucky, if that fire team goes up in flames tomorrow, he might just send you the whole ashes to it.
I'll send you the motor chunks. That's what I'm. My money's on motor. What's your money on? Diff.
No, I think it'll be fine.
Think it's gonna survive another one?
It'll be fine. All right, what am I gonna do next?
It's
We've
your
already
turn.
done 2 Kratons, 1 fire team. It should be this Success Kraton. That's what we're gonna do.
You're just
So-
avoiding that outcast servo.
Huh?
You're just avoiding that outcast.
Yeah, I don't want to work on. It's got an 8S Outcast over here. I'm not interested in working on it at all. Here's my Kraton 6S. I love this truck. It's been a beast since day one.
I'm gonna put it up against M2.
I'm putting it up against everything, including the XRT that won the Big Air contest last week.
That's because the Kraton wasn't right.
Look at how buffed that's been, all the sand landings.
Just polish that.
It all used to be a black EXB, and now it's just what it is. I've got some heavy
I got some rust to
heavyweight
get off
oil
of mine.
shocks.
That's what the sand's good for.
Yeah. Some heavyweight oil shocks. See, I'm using those same sweet titanium motor mount bolts here.
That's gonna be the difference. That's gonna give you that extra 5 millimeters.
Well,
that gets you
absolutely.
past the XRT.
I could see that.
Don't ever give those to Art.
So Douglas says he hated his fire team at first, and 1 pack later, it's his favorite truck.
Everybody.
So
does?
tell me about that. How is that? And K Habib 29-0. Good day, buddy. This is if I remember correctly, this is our friend in Australia that collects Khabib UFC cards, I think.
Okay.
I'm saying that incorrectly, I believe.
Nurmagomedov.
I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry, I butchered the name.
I'm a big UFC.
So this guy's going to get a real simple heavy-duty shocks. I'm not switching the differentials. That's too much work.
Where'd you get the yellow wing?
That came... Oh, yeah, that's whenever I switch it over to the race Kraton. Remember the Arrma Race League thing?
I think you should trade with mine.
Hmm?
You should trade with my wing.
Why?
You should put the yellow.
You don't even have a yellow car, do you?
No,
What color is your
it's
Kraton?
like yellow. Blue.
Throwing back a wild turkey. Sounds good, buddy. We have a shot. We have a little bit left here. We'll do a shot with you. K Khabib, I think is how it's supposed to be said.
Yeah, Khabib. KH.
Yeah. Khabib. Have you had a chance to watch our Beach Bash video? Dang, dude, we're almost out of whiskey. Oh, our
think the
poor
liquor store's
sorry
not far.
saps. Yeah, liquor store's about a block.
I guess still
Have you
better.
got a chance to watch the Beach Bash video we put out just a day or two ago? He says yes. I hope that was to the question, the Beach Bash video. If you've seen that, that's what we're trying to get ready for right now. I didn't take this Kraton because it had really soft suspension on it. So I have some other suspension. But man, we had a great time out there. That was fun. To beach bashing it. To
Yes.
beach bashing.
Here's
Guys?
the repairs not being as bad as you thought they were going to be. Those are the best.
Well, you got to give me some of the credit.
It was all. I thought those things were gone. I thought,
They were goners. They
I thought
took.
the Kraton felt expensive. I'm like, oh man.
We fixed 2 trucks, a fire team. Yesterday, we fixed a fire team and a Kraton in about. The whole show was 48 minutes, so we did it in about 30 minutes.
That would have been 2 hours for me.
Check this out. See, this is where I.
Ah,
Oh, look at that
look at those
big
gears.
pinion in there.
All dark.
Brand new, never ran. So this is going to be
Oh wait,
possible. What?
I was seeing how it sounded next to mine.
Ah! You get your hand finger ripped off.
Dude, this is way tighter. It's pretty tight.
I know it is. Well, it's not. Look at how nice mine. My gears are nicer than yours.
Yeah, so is your heat sink.
I had so many fans and they all quit working. It's so frustrating.
They sound so good when they're going.
I know. I had two loud ass
Very manly.
fans, and I don't even care about that shit. But it is.
I do.
Oh, I put the stupid sway bars on it. Well, we're going for it. I don't care. We're jumping it, sway bars or not. Let me.
You get the hot racing. Whatever these things are called. Oh,
Those are. Kick back for a
sitting on
sec.
those benches at Needle Park is nutty.
So you've been out basically RCing since you left the house this morning, about 15 hours ago. Droning and in other ways, in other RCs, right?
No. Usually I get out there by 2. It seems to be my time.
So Khabib says he saw it. Nice place to have a thrash. I agree with him. It's very fun out there. Douglas, I think I can't tell. Is that a cheers emoji?
Wow.
Is
Can't
it?
tell.
It's tough, man.
We got to get a big iPad or something. We got to get
Yeah.
a big screen, like 40-incher.
Even with these magnifiers, I think you said cheers. Khabib says a lot of their beach lines are protected and you cannot ride on them. Well, here in the great state of California, we could drive our trucks, our pickups, dirt bikes, our ATVs, our drones.
Our homeless people live
Our
on
homeless
it.
people can live on the beach.
They actually block our jump. That's where my favorite jump is. This tent guy. I'm just going to send it through their tent. They'll learn how to move. That outcast landing on your tent would not be happy.
Yeah. No, we don't. I mean, I'm sure there is areas that are protected, but where we're at, we just go out there and ride. There's not really any protected areas, unless there's like turtles that lay eggs out there or something.
And it's right near like the Hyperion water plant, so it's not like the cleanest
True.
water.
True.
But it's a very popular beach. They do a lot of filming on Dockweiler. I mean, not Dockweiler. Venice Beach.
Menace.
Okay, what am I doing?
Well, first I'm going to give you a. We're going to do a taste test. Not a taste test. I'm going to put a shock, one in each hand. You're going to go like so. And you're going to tell me which one is the thicker oiled shock, okay? Which is the harder shock, can you tell?
I should do it with the same hand. It's hard to tell.
It is hard. It's very tricky.
Is the shock spring set to the same?
They're not set to the same.
That makes it even harder. Maybe that one.
That's the harder shock. You're right, sir. Good job.
It seems squishier sounding. But feel it. It's hard to tell.
No, I've already felt it. It's pretty significant.
Not having the same spring rate was not. That was hard. That's cheating. Okay, I'm back here.
All right, what is your next job to do?
I gotta just put that.
Finish up that.
Yeah.
Just those couple things, and you'll be done with that fire team.
Until mañana. Do I even need that? I don't need that. That's just more weight.
Well, I mean, you're supposed to have it, but do whatever you want, man.
For Arrma, we don't do it how they tell us to. We do it how we want it to. Seems backwards.
You should have looked at it when you were taking it apart.
I'm done. That thing does not need to go. There's no cables even by it, so. If I was racing, it would be eliminated. Just for weight saving.
The only thing I'm worried about would be, will the wires get tangled up in your pinion gear?
It goes here, right? But there's no wires there.
No, it went on the other side. Why
That's
would you have
why-
taken that off?
That's why it didn't fit.
That's why it didn't fit. Dude, I'm about done with you.
Good thing I'm not getting paid.
Good thing you're not getting paid for this.
Yeah. Okay.
Plan to be Big Air sending this car. I'm very happy I'm switching back to its stiffer suspension, but it's going to have its stock 10,000 weight diffs in it. I'm not sure that's the premier thing for just straight up acceleration. We're trying to accelerate as quick as we can up this sand dune, basically, just to get as much air. Trying to launch it off. We'll be doing, here's the plan. So we're going to do drag races. It's going to be a run what you brung. But if we have enough, I'd like to break it into 2 classes, like 10th scale and then 8th scale, or like 4S and 6S.
We need the open class.
Well, open class, yeah.
Because some of the 6S's will probably
6S
run
is
with the
open
8S.
class. Yeah, 6S is the open class. 6S or up, or bigger. I have a great trust in this car that it's going to do well, because I think I went from a 14 tooth pinion to a 16 maybe, and it's gonna have a really much better top speed, and it already used to hit some high speeds and soar. So I think it's gonna just do really well. Looking forward to it. Art's X-Max or his XRT flick and soars like an eagle though, but I plan to take it down, win this weekend.
I'm going to laugh if it's this one.
Could be.
With this crazy motor. It could be the thing that puts it over the edge.
Could be. It has a custom mod to its motor. People wish they had motors like that.
It's got a JB build on it.
Hell yeah.
JB.
That's custom right there. There's a dog.
It's the Basher Queen JB build.
Don't put my name on that.
The JB Queen.
The JB Queen. Lovely.
You're ready, girl. You're ready.
So Khabib has a great question. He says, who's the calendar girl this month? Well, I was thinking, we were discussing earlier before the show whether we should do the calendar or not.
I think we should.
So we're not sure if I'm going to be here New Year's or not.
We're not.
So, okay, I'm going to just change out one more shock and we'll do a calendar reveal. So change out the shock, slap some tires on it, and this car is going to be ready for the beach as well.
We should display every month and then
go through each and every month.
Have a poll for who's the best one for the year.
12 months, right? I mean, you know, I'm not saying right, but I'm asking, but you know, there's 12 months. We don't have 12 people watching. I don't think that the poll would really last that long.
It's got to be a year-long poll, though.
Yes.
Because you won't know who all the participants are until the end. That could be the New Year's reveal.
We'll see. I don't think so. I think we're gonna...
RC Car Girl of the Year.
Oh, the girl of the year. I
Yes.
like that. I like that.
Maybe we can even get her in.
I'd say it's very likely we could get the
Bet
girl
you
of the year, whoever we picked from the Sports Illustrated's calendar
they
last
probably
year.
all do RC.
Oh, they want in.
or
They'd love to be.
Diane,
They'd love
too.
to be on this show. We've been reached out to by a few of them, and I didn't want to say anything because we turned them down. It's like, I mean, it's not really 100% fit because they were wanting to talk and not only RCs. They wanted to talk about going out on the boats and swimming in the ocean and all the cool stuff.
Well, they should be able to.
Well, we'll see. If you guys want it, we can have them on. If we can find the time. I mean, we're pretty booked up on the JBRC Garage Show.
For 24, we're already booked for all of 24.
Almost booked ahead a whole year. But
It's like a Cybertruck.
okay, I'm happy about this.
You get on a waiting list. Dang, you have those shocks cranked all the way down. You're not even telling me crank the shocks.
This one is
Doesn't
going to
even go any further. There's no more threads.
They can go further,
There's no
but they
more
are
threads.
pretty cranked. They go a lot further. Now the truth is, I crank a lot off of them so they don't sit there for a year in between big airs.
I was gonna say maybe you should wait till the day of, so you don't compress your springs too much.
Yeah, well, I just crank them all equally right now, so they're about the same. I do wish I had some sand paddles for this one. Depending on if I only enter this one in the jump off, maybe not the fire team. Maybe the fire team is my drag race truck for this next race.
I should do the tires.
And this is the jump. And then I'll swap the paddles out mid-shell.
I don't stand a chance because I don't have paddles, especially in the drag.
So Khabib and Doug says, he goes, yes, please, on the calendar. And Doug says, well, we would get more than 12 viewers. And Khabib agrees, said for sure. I mean, yeah. If you guys want to bring in a calendar girl, we can bring in a calendar girl. It's not a problem.
I think we should do our own calendar next year. Me, you, Chilios, Pirate.
Yeah. The Pirate, I'm sure, would love to do his own calendar.
Art. We just need 12.
No. Let me just throw some tires on this so we can be done.
Sorry, I'm chilling off stage. KRaton's done, right?
Which KRaton?
KRaton done. It's just this 8S.
Your
So,
KRaton?
I don't think
Yeah,
we need to
it's
take the 8S this week. Nobody wants to do your servo, girl. Oh my God.
Well, I'm one tire short. What a bummer.
For what?
I can't find the other tire. Here's 3 of the 4. What's funny
hate
is
that.
I have a whole nother 4 of them there, but I don't want to use them because that's not the matching set. All right, 1 KRaton tire. Where did you go? I don't know, man. Maybe I just got no KRaton tires anymore.
There we go. Oh shit. That sounded like a battery deck though.
It did.
It's just a hard case thing.
All right, so Doug says we'd get more viewers. Douglas also says better than watching the Hat Man's back.
Ah,
I guess that's you, Hat Man, right?
I'm the Hat Man back.
Yeah. Quit turning your back to the camera, damn it.
I'm just not standing in front of it now. I'm taking a breather.
Chelios is doing well. Khabib is asking. Yeah, he's doing fine. He's just working a lot too, so he's been tired and not wanting to come out and do any extracurriculars, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to look for my other tire, so that's okay. I'll mount up 3 of them now. I'm sure I'll find the 4th one. It's around this domestic garage somewhere. And then we will, and I promise we'll get right on the calendar girls of the month. We'll go through all 12 months. I think that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, you kept them. Sometimes people rip them out.
Huh? Rip them? Why would anyone rip them out? You just flip the thing over.
Outcast is too big to work on.
The Outcast is like a goddamn go-kart or something.
It is. You could literally ride it.
Yes, my fat ass could probably ride it for a little while at least.
I like to work on it with no tires on it too, because it's just so big.
Yeah, Chelios is doing well though. He's fine. That's nice of you to ask. Oh, those rod and ball ends are worn out. All right, guys. The 3-legged Kraton. This is going to win the big air.
3-leg.
For sure, even if I only find 3 wheels for it. All right, let's move him out the way.
Well, you can only run one at a time. Right?
You're right. I think we're going to start switching over into the after dark mode. What do you say? It's 10 o'clock. The only thing we've got to fix over there.
We need the lights, though. That's the only problem.
For what?
Probably the servo, right?
I hate that car. You bring it up here and you screw with it.
Yeah.
Let me see what this is.
Okay.
Saturdays for the boys. All right. It's always something going on around
Especially
here.
with JB.
Still wish I could find my 4th tire. But since not, we'll start with this damn 8S Arrma. See if we can figure it out.
Oh my god. That's way better. Oh no, it's not. Are we looking at this thing?
Bring it over.
Tracks of tires. Jack over tires, same thing. Oh man, that is. If we had 2 of them, you could curl those.
You did have 2 of them until today.
Oh, we gotta get the
I hate this
controller.
stupid thing. I don't even want to deal with it, man.
Me
You
neither.
deal with it.
Let's see.
I'm gonna have a drink and look for my other Kraton tire.
I just took the batteries off. I'm gonna steal you. deal here? There. Ah, that's how those go in those rubber things.
There we go. Found my other tire.
Yes.
Now I can quit fooling around.
We set this all to 0.
You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever done a servo in this. This or the big KRaton 8S either.
GT. Outcast. TRX. Sentence on here. What's GT 5A? Outcast. Okay, we want to do steering trail to 0. EPA? No. Subtrim.
What are you trying to... Let's just turn it on and see where this thing is at first. Are you on the right
Yeah.
car?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what goes on here. So your trim, is it 0 right now?
Mm-hmm.
And it used to be straight?
No.
It was never straight?
No. It was always a little off. Pull that. No.
What was the deal? I forget. You pulled this out of a different crate?
Out of the RTR.
Was it straight in the RTR?
Yeah. It's just that horn's not on there, right?
All right. Well, how do you get to it? I don't even know how I've done
I
that
gotta
before.
pull all this
All that
off.
bullshit.
At least.
Yeah.
No, I gotta
see.
pull this cover
I
off.
know. We'll get it. We'll get it. All right. See what's going on. Looks like it's a very slow night in chat. If there's anyone out there wants to say hi, I'd love to hear from you.
God, it's been so long. Trying. Okay, there. Okay, that's 0.
All right, so there must be some trick to this. What's the trick?
I don't know if there's a...
Is there a certain place? You know what? I know where we
An arrow?
We need to pull this fucker back out. God damn it.
We're gonna get this straight and then try and slide. That's what I'm thinking.
It's probably going to be easiest to do it. Take this out from the bottom, right?
Or the whole thingy. Or we can't get in there from this.
It's just these two right here. Need a bigger. Hold that.
Because the 6S has arrows, right? You line up.
No, the 4S and 3S do. 6S don't, but I don't know what this one. Damn it.
"20 minutes later." Uh-huh.
All right, so this goes this way.
Mm-hmm.
I need. What was it that mounted this up? I forget. Is it this or was it?
I thought it was that. And pull that out and it's just slide off now. Only did it once. I went with this old one because I was just going to put the other servo saver together. I'm like, oh, this looks like a pain.
Yeah, I slightly remember something about this servo saver. I may have done it once before, but I don't remember. It does seem like it might have been a pain.
I thought the KRaton had the arrows. That was the last servo I changed.
That's backwards threads. And I can't.
Your screwdriver.
I don't know. Was that all there was? Just
Should
one?
be, right? Oh,
This doesn't matter.
that's coming off.
If this doesn't work, we might have to end up reading the manual, which we don't really have time for that.
No.
I don't think this is it.
Gotta be.
Nah. I feel like it needs to be taken off. And what do I know though? But I feel like it needs to be taken off, powered up, and set straight.
Yes.
It was cocked this way.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, dude. You don't have a manual for that one? Or pull out your phone or something. Pull up the manual for it so we can see exploded view. I'm going to get off stage for a second, guys. Hope you don't mind. Been going about 2 hours and I need a little bit of a break. While you look up exploded view for this, I don't remember. Yeah, I really don't remember how I dealt with these before. I think I might have done one, but I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Yes. Okay, there we go. I will face the camera. servo. Dun, 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 dun. I think I got it.
Is there another one in there?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Don't
The back part didn't come off with it. You're the professional. Controller is here.
okay. Is all the trim set to 0 on that?
Steering is here. Wow. There's a sub-trim, right? It looks like it's all 0. That's sub-trim, right? 0.
Yeah. 0s. Looks like it's all 0s.
And then this one's 0. This steering trim. Does that make sense?
None of this really makes sense. Especially since I dropped it.
Oh,
5 parts
no.
on the ground.
No. I think that way.
There's an arrow right there. That's going to be something. So we have an arrow. That's what I want.
I'm lost. I feel dyslexic. Being a lefty doesn't help. Ooh.
I think that's it. But except this. Did you notice, like, what is that? It's honestly one spring
Oh,
and one wash, or no washer.
was there 2 springs in there?
There could have been. There might be one on the ground right now. Hey, remember they fell down there. Use your
I didn't see it.
Use your mega light to see if you can see anything down there. I went this way. It could very well be.
You think that's something? No.
No, I know what that was for.
You probably want that. I don't see another spring so far. I see a pen. Oh, Jesus. Ow. No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, there's a second spring.
Ah, that's the first spring. All right, let's give it a try. Power on.
If we get that straight, I'm going to sell it. This is servo stuff.
I don't like. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is a good system. I have no idea. Truly don't know.
The one that had the arrows worked the best for me.
That was a 3 and 4S. I don't know.
I think it's 6S.
It was not.
Because I haven't worked on a 3 and 4S for a long
It's your
time.
sentence. That's what it was.
Oh, did I change that servo?
Yep.
People wanted to buy that thing. I just didn't want it.
That's my least favorite car ever. Can't stand that sentence.
I was going to give it to you. Shit, where'd it go?
Glad you didn't.
Should I just stay here?
So it kind of seems that way.
For the next one? I'll get there.
I really don't feel like this is correct. Like, I don't know what. I feel like. Was there not a direction somewhere? There must have been directions at some point for this damn thing. I feel like I read it somewhere. But anyway.
I might have it at home.
It's not going to be. You're going to have to set trim anyway. So, oh, and this was the piece in the center, wasn't it?
That and then the big one goes on top. That looks more straight. That seems kind of excessive, right?
What?
The engineering on that servo thing.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I've never really driven one of these, thrashed it enough to know. I've driven in these just for test drives. If I owned one, oh, this was backwards threads. Wasn't it? Yep. Dude,
Why?
I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Made sense to somebody. Oh no, there's an O-ring. If this servo goes out, I'm just selling it.
No big deal.
That servo does not look cheap. That's a
Now
big
they're about
ass.
$100.
Woohoo!
Not that much as you would, that you would really
For being
be
that big.
surprised. Yeah, they're not as much as you'd think.
But you can run a smaller one, right, with the adapter?
I don't remember. Here you go. I don't want to do this part. Put that back on this. So it goes on here.
On the back one?
Yeah.
Okay. I know. And then you gotta like try and get it.
That needs to come through first.
Well, maybe you can hold it. No. You gotta spit on it.
Maybe there's not a slit in it. It's just pushed back. I don't know. I can't see it without glasses.
I don't think there's a slit. There's no slit. There's no slit. See it? There's no slit.
How many times are you going to say there's no slit? Oh, man.
One more time. There's no slit.
See, there's no slit.
There's a slit.
This is the part of the job I don't like doing. This is stupid.
This is what you get paid for.
No. I'm not doing this.
Just I'll do it off
You
camera.
figure it out. It needs to go just like so.
Yeah.
That needs to be there. I don't see how it was ever there. That should be, truthfully, it needs to be inside of this.
I put it all together and then slammed.
This is what it needs to be this way. This is better.
Sell it before while it works.
If we get this thing running, it's not going to work very long. You'll break it the first day out there.
This will not.
I need to put some grease or something to hold that in.
I can do it off.
But yeah. Anyway, let's
That's not hard. That's
put a few of these screws in.
that's below your pay grade.
Lean it up on its side.
Oh, Jesus! Camera. There it is. Wait, get this out of the way. The screw came out somewhere. Is that your screw?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this lined up.
Oh.
That's just 2. There should be 4 screws that hold that down. And we'll hook this up and see how this seems to be. Need to move
That's a
that battery
sponsor.
out of the way.
Sponsor.
So we don't have a lot of room with this color. Another thing I'm really not fond of is I don't like working on I used to work on motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, boats. And I enjoy working on little RCs. It's easier. You almost need a special bench to work on 5th scale shit. I don't care what anyone says. It just... The 5th scale is enormous. It's a pain in the ass to work on. You almost need some real tools.
I know.
Stuff's in the way, no matter what you do. So I'm not a fan of it. And then you say, and then on top of that, 5th scale is almost 100% of the time slower than 8th scale.
It's a man thing.
It's an 8S, but it's got power to weight ratio is not there. This doesn't make sense on a lot of it. All right, let's try, see if this is anywhere close.
It's not straight.
Where's your on button? There we go. It's not straight. I feel like it was closer.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know what the deal is with this. You might, I don't know. I think you're just going to be driving this a little crooked for a while.
We'll just. It doesn't need to go this Sunday, or I fuck with it a little bit more at home. No, this thing you want to take the wheels off. It's heavy. Becomes a little bit more manageable with the wheels off. I see.
Sorry, something. Are you sure you didn't crash this and do something?
No, it was always a little problem. It's like I'm like, the servo horn.
Huh?
I was like, the servo horn thing is in straight. I got it. You know, like you have it like one notch off.
Yeah, but it's like got like one notch is a mile either way. Oh. There's more than one way to fix it. We can adjust these steering rods, but that takes time. And
Yeah.
time is not something I've got, especially on a truck like this that I don't really like. I'm gonna be honest. It's a cool looking truck, but I don't ever want one of my own, truthfully.
90.
Yeah. All right, so this thing is probably going to be straighter than it was before. This crap has to be hooked back up, but that, like you said, you can handle that part. So I'll tuck it in there.
I'm running out of steam.
All right.
I have some.
So this car, I think this car is bashable now, though. All I do is tighten that back down. And it's going to be good. It'll be good to go. If this is mine, I'm putting glue on this
Oh.
just to keep it in place. Because I don't know how the hell it's supposed to stay in place.
It seems like
or
that
put it up in here.
should be, yeah. Like put some hot glue in there.
Put it up in here and just stick it in there.
Yeah.
It stayed in place, actually. All right. Put that back on and, dude, really kind of calling
And
it
tap
nice.
out.
Yes, Arrma KRaton. Sorry, guys, I haven't been paying attention to chat. This is one of my least favorite things to work on. As you heard me bitching. He says, are the rods adjustable? Absolutely they are. And I think that it might be more than, it's not just that the servo was not sent straight. It's pretty straight. It's just there was two choices and both of them were pretty bad. So we still had to adjust it.
Like being in between shoe sizes.
Yeah.
We're not on a racetrack, so we're just kind of going straight off of a big hill.
Yeah. Straight off a big hill. That's all we're caring about.
And then we're selling it.
Anyone wants to buy this thing after we totally thrash it, let us know. You got the radio? Turn it on. Make sure it's still. It's still crooked. So even though, so then I did 90 on the trim, and then you can do the sub trim the other way.
Oh shit, other way. Oh, it's inverted. Feels like. Yeah,
that's actually gonna be pretty good.
This is like equal. Yeah.
It's a big truck. It's gonna take space to turn, but all we're really doing is sending it off a big hill. All right, so that's better.
That's a good. I think that's a good. I'm calling that.
Deal with that.
Sending it. Let's send it.
Now, you want to put tires back on it for now, or do you just leave them off because it's easier to transport with no tires?
And it's lighter, way lighter.
Yep. All right, well, you can take him off center stage. We're done with it. Oh, wait a second. There's a few screws on the bottom still. Move your, don't want to drop that.
Oh.
Now we see a piece that should have been in there earlier. You see that?
Got me before too.
I'm done with it. I ain't dealing with that.
Does it really need it?
Yeah, probably. I know it, that it holds it kind of keeps it in its groove right there in the front, right?
I'll deal with it.
Let's see. I mean, it's not going to be that hard, actually. We can handle this. All I'm going to do is take the other two screws out. We'll lift the thing out, slide it in. Get that, out of the way before it takes a spill off the table. If the truck takes a spill, it's not really going to hurt much. But if the camera, or not the camera, the radio goes down, well, that's the end of that. All right, let's see. Can we get that here? Yes, it's got to come out completely. I feel like this is not the first time I've forgotten that. Hopefully it's the last
I forgot
time.
it too.
Hopefully it's the last time. All right. Hold it. Hold it.
Look at it.
Done. Done.
Oh my
Another truck. Finished.
God. Bye-bye. Break time. One pack each on Sunday. Oh. What else is there?
I think that's it.
You got nothing else?
No, I'm pretty much set. I think my cars are set.
Did we pick a winner for the clip?
God damn it. No, we didn't. We need to pick a winner. But all right. So Racino said something at one point. Bonanza, Happy New Year. Siete cientos. Ah, fudge, he says. Ah, fudge. So he's saying siete cientos. What I say is cinco cincuentas. That's more like it, bud. Cinco cincuentas. We've really had a pretty... Here, pull the chair over here so we're in the right spot. We've really had a pretty fruitful couple of shows.
Yeah, that's like 6
1,
cars.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars, it looks like, that we've got set for the beach. Not bad. Not bad.
Should we meet here earlier or meet at the beach?
I don't know. So far, the weather seems pretty legit still, which is nice. Hello, JB. Happy holiday. Oh, Dion Freeman. Hello, Dion. How are you? Good to see you. Happy holidays to you, Dion.
Happy holiday. Oh, nice.
He's a nice guy. Stops by the shop from time to while. Dion, I am there now pretty much every day during the week. Not Wednesday, really. But, yeah. So, yeah, if you ever get a chance, Dion, stop on by. Like to see you. I still owe you a set of... I told Dion... I forgot what it was for. I think you won a prize or something on the show.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting a set of the
Ooh.
titaniums. I don't know if you tuned in earlier. We put them in one of your car, just one of your cars.
Should I put threadlock on that?
Psst, nah, it's titanium, man.
Okay. You want to ruin it with the deadlock?
Put them on that, and yeah, those things work really nice. So, dude, I'm gonna go and start moving into the After Dark segment because we've been kicking ass for wow. We just hit 3 damn hours. This is a
Tonight?
record. Yeah, this is a
Oh.
long show.
We had to make up for the other one.
Yeah, the other show was only about 40 minutes. So I'm gonna start killing a lot of these lights so we can get to more comfortable. You don't understand how many lights are on in this garage, guys. It's kind of a mess. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights going.
Just keeping the warmth. And a fan.
Dion says he will stop by. He's just been busy with the kids. Understood, my friend. Understood. Especially during this holidays. Man, I wish we could do shots. Literally have
That's yours.
nothing left. I'll finish it off, though. Chelio, so you want to do a show tomorrow, you got to bring the whiskey.
Is he on there?
Yeah, he's on there.
What's up, Chili?
He's the one who said whiskey.
Whiskey. Whiskey will make you frisky.
Yeah, got a lot of stuff accomplished. So that was great. I am going to start moving some of these. Oh, Chelios. He says it's brighter now. What does that mean? Is it really brighter now? Does it just seem that way?
That's weird.
Jamie sometimes says it actually looks better without the lights. We just can't. It's hard for us to see what we're doing. So David, is it really brighter now? Also, David, I meant to get some Arrma planetary gears. Crazy Dave's bearing kit, something like that.
Crazy Eddie. Fast Eddie?
Fast Eddie, Crazy Dave. But I left them there on the main register. So, left light, son. I don't know what you're, dude. You must be drunk. I hope you're not too drunk.
I am. No, I'm just kidding.
You got a long day of work, a hard day. You got to start at 8 tomorrow. That's hardcore. And he wants to check out the Lawndale RC Street Shop. It's the premier street shop for RCs in the Los Angeles area.
I'm not starting early tomorrow.
But they do have a really nice 2 mini Z tracks there, actually. The Pro track, it's a big track. And most of the guys with the brushless and lipo will run on that one. Today we had 2 groups. We had a large number of the stock brushed cars as well. So we broke them up into 15 minutes. Huh. Yeah.
Were your cars out there? Your old cars?
I got both brushed and brushless. And yeah, they're in one form or another. All my cars seem to be out there because the guy who bought them has changed some of them and has sold at least one of them, I know, to his buddy. That has gotten him hooked on driving. The guy bought 4 cars from me, and I think he's bought 3 or 4 more since. Even higher end cars. So that was really quite.
I stayed away from that. It looked too addictive.
Oh, he says the sun on the light on the left looks like the sun. Is that this one right here? It would have to be. This one needs to go away. I didn't even know we could see it, but. I'm guessing we could.
Left is that one.
All right. Guys, we got 11 likes. Really be nice to hit a record for likes. I think our record was about 14 one time. That was a good show, too. I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't remember. So if you guys could hit the thumbs up for me, I'd really appreciate that. I did shocks on 2 cars, just swapped one set and then bled shocks on the other. So my little red 4S KRaton Dude, it's going big this weekend. Racino says this is better. All right.
Oh, you got 12 thumbs up now.
Oh, good.
Oh,
So, Dave, if we don't go beach bashing until Sunday, I'd like to invite you and say you can take. I'd probably give you the Arrma Notorious for that day. And so you can just rip around on that one because I've got 3 6S cars and I can't drive them all. Plus a couple 4S's I want to do. So if you want to do some big airs, you can take the Notorious. And I've got several 6S batteries. We could probably borrow a couple from work. And because I know we have some of those test batteries that really should be cycled through and used. So we'll take them out to the beach, rip them too.
there's a lot of sand on this disc.
Yeah, there is. It's all right. We'll deal with it.
There'll be a lot more after Sunday.
Yeah. Yes, there will be, but it's worth it.
Okay. What's next?
I don't know. We can either move the camera a little bit.
My neck.
I think what's next is I'm just going to start putting the cars away. And that way I can pull my car in here.
Yeah. So is that end it?
We'll be ending it pretty soon. I mean, we
Before you
got,
send
looks
it?
like we got about 8 people on, so
Oh.
might as well talk some more. So David has recently got the TRX 4M, which is a mini crawler from Traxxas, but he got the high lift version.
Okay, the new one.
Looks really good. I think it was the Chevy pickup, the older style Chevy or GMC pickup.
The C10 or something.
Yeah.
Is that the monster truck looking?
It's a little crawler. It looks cool though. I no longer have the crawler course here.
Where'd it go?
The Pirate took it. Went back to San Diego. I'm cool with that. I
He's
needed the
cheating.
space.
He's running
Excuse
the
me,
course.
guys. Didn't mean to cough.
Is he going to add to it? That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be cool. So,
So we got to go to San Diego to run that again.
I'm not going to go to San Diego for that. I'll go to San Diego for things. San Diego is a fine, fine city. So I see where I broke something on this.
Oh.
I'm assuming I came down, or flexed it.
Mine didn't break. You know why? Because that's an M2C part.
Yeah, this is an M2C part.
No, it's not. It's not shiny enough.
Yeah.
I think-
Okay, we'll see how that goes down.
You know, I might have a piece for that. I have a piece for that. Aluminum M2C part.
Cool.
Because I can't put it into this one.
All right, guys. I am putting my full faith behind this KRaton overtaking the XRT. So where am I running Sunday? Dion. We will be running from what we call Menace Beach. It's any one of the beaches in LA area between Redondo and Venice. Basically, there's several different spots we go to. Different dunes. I won't know until the day of, depends on the weather. But if you'd like to go, you're more than welcome. I think you've got my phone number. If you don't, you can send me a message or a comment on YouTube or Instagram is the same name, JBRC Garage.
TikTok?
I don't have TikTok, or maybe I do, but I don't know how to really work it. You got a TikTok. Share your TikTok name.
Kevin C.
You got a lot of views on TikTok. So special edition, David is saying. Yeah, he's got the special edition. Our pirate new course. Yeah, maybe we get a new course.
Kevin CU 24.
Kevin CU 24. Dude, feel this. This is primo. This is just primo for big landing.
Feels heavy.
I mean, it feels heavy. Look at your crazy KRaton is a heavy KRaton, I think. We're gonna weigh them. Let's do a cool video where we do a comparison, a total comparison. Because you've got an 8S system, I got a 6S. I've got EXB parts, you've got M2C parts.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll do a comparison. We'll weigh them, and then we'll go out and do like tests with GPS, speed run it, see what feels better. Be interesting to try it out.
I know, with my weird motor setup.
So Dion, okay, yeah, man. If you want to go, what I would recommend if you got any of the bigger tired stuff, like the 4S KRatons or 6S KRatons are bigger. Italians.
No sentence.
Not sentence. You don't want I mean, fire teams are awesome. Notorious.
Would a Mojave work out?
Mojave does decent out there. I've seen Mojaves do decent. Wow, these things have got so much play in them.
Oh,
but
I see it all
really
moving in there, the bearing.
Oh boy. But now look at the plays up here, and the rod ends up here always go out. But you know what? We're just going straight off the hill.
Just make sure they're tight. Mine popped off
they're tight.
On the fire team last time.
Yeah. Hey, put your light off. Your light's on.
Oh.
It's blinding the camera. There you go. It's off. You and that stupid light. I'm going to get rid of that light for you.
No.
Going to get rid of it. I love this truck. This truck, I probably, if we added up all the time I've sent it off of that damn dune in 3 years, it's probably flown from here to Las Vegas. An equivalent in air miles.
You in Vegas.
I love Vegas.
Is there paint on the bottom of it still?
You know there ain't. Dion, do you like Vegas? Because if so, let me know. I love to go to Vegas. I'm actually hoping to do a giveaway with my viewers. Hopefully I have 2 or 3 of you guys get a all expenses paid trip to Vegas, 2 nighs in one of their casinos on Fremont Street, and a $100 American Express gift certificate. You're gonna have to, if you're gonna gamble or do anything over there, you got to pay for it yourself. But we'll get you out there. I'm hoping to do a giveaway for 3 of you guys, but I don't know exactly how to do it yet. But
are we gonna send it off of the Luxor? Send some cars off of it. Jump it.
No. We are probably going to go to, I don't know, dude.
You skip it over some of the fountain ponds. Skip them.
We could do a whole bunch of killer videos all over Vegas, both on the Strip and in Fremont. That would be freaking awesome.
Is it the Bellagio?
Oh, wait a second. Today's my 1-year anniversary. I just thought of that.
Wedding?
I was in Vegas a year ago getting married in a shotgun wedding in Vegas.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
That was fast.
I know, time flies, don't it?
We're going to go buy something for her.
Yeah, I know it. Well, I'm surprised. I'm not even sure if the relationship's still there or not. It's been a tough one. It's been a tough 12 months. Feels like 14 months at least.
Ooh, an extra 2 months.
Nah, it's been good. Time flies, really, though. I've been to Vegas 3 or 4 times since then. It just flies. Like this damn thing's about to this weekend. And I think it's probably about time for us to fly, too.
Yeah.
It's been a late night. We spent the last 2 nights in the garage.
I've been flying.
Straight from work to this. You've been flying. I've been working And I'm glad though we got shit, dude.
I'm looking
We
forward
sit
to
on
the
our
rain.
ass and talking instead of just. Now we actually did it. We just got the cars finished.
Yeah, it's gotten better.
All right.
We meant to do something. Now we
Yeah. So
7 cars out.
man, I really appreciate everybody who's tuned in.
Thank you.
Super appreciate the guys and gals that have jumped in on chat. The chat makes it great. Sometimes some of our shows we have a really uh, a bunch of a lot of chat going on, and sometimes it's slower. So the chat makes it fun. It's much more fun to talk with you guys. Thank you, Dion. He wishes me a happy anniversary. But yeah, if you guys could just give us a thumbs up. Not sure, Dion or anybody else out there, had you seen the Beach Bash video I put out yesterday? If you haven't seen that, Dion, check it out. It's just a beach bash. It's like called Christmas Beach Bash. It's the only new video I got on my channel other than the lives.
Gidget's Beach Bash.
We took a bunch of cars out there, X Maxes, XRTs, no Craytons, 4S's maybe.
Yeah, the Craytons
Fire teams.
Were no show.
It was a good time. So check that video out. And that's kind of what we're thinking about doing for this beach bash. So you'll have an idea if you want to join us. You're more than welcome out for us. If not tomorrow, then Sunday.
You have to dodge the drones. Wear a bright color.
Khabib, thank you so much for tuning in again. David Racinos, maybe we get you in on a show again. It's been a while.
Yes.
But each and every one of you guys, we really do appreciate it. So much fun hanging out in the garage. If you're local to the LA area, want to do some ripping RCs with us, let us know.
Get it while the dune's up.
Yeah, for sure. This is the time of the year to do it. In the winter is the time. All right, guys, we're going to sign off. So
thank you.
From the RC Garage, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Done? Oh.